Talk to Luden. Luden. The prince is acting even more standoffish than usual. You and Ivor have caught him staring ahead and twisting the ring on his finger over and over. Ursa quietly stands nearby. Glad to be heading home? Ubin turns to the two of you and offers a polite smile. Even after that chasm, would it surprise you if I said no? I thought you hated being so far from Arborang. Is there anything you actually like? Doesn't matter. That's where we're going. I thought you hated being so far from Arborang. Life on the trail hasn't won me over, but it's not all bad. It's even possible that I learned a few things about leading people while I was here. You and Ivor and Ursa are stunned to hear the prince talk this way. I've grown up in comfort and trained with scholars and fighters. I've never known anything else. Saying stuff like that won't make you any friends in this caravan. That's just it. Among these clansmen, I've seen differences. I think I understand them a bit more. What do you plan to do with this understanding? You make the Arborang without being slaughtered by Dredge? When we make it. I'll talk to the king about my ideas for sharing information. Advisors learning from craftsmen, craftsmen learning from advisors. I've never seen the prince this animated, but then his face falls. I just don't think the king will appreciate my knowledge. Ursa will agree. My father's not what you call open-minded. The king's a hard man. Has to be. But his son is his weakness. Does he usually not say anything? Just like smile and nod? And is that scar new? I don't remember. One glares at her, but Archer only smirks. I'll make my own opinion of the king when I meet him. Can you tell me about King Mindolf? I suppose, but there's not much to him. He's king. He draws a hard line on nearly every topic. Talking to him is much like being told what to do. In fact, it's exactly that. I used to think the same thing about my father sometimes. This isn't about being a son, you'll see. Kings usually had to make tough decisions and stick with them. Maybe someday you'll see why. I know, I just don't think you'll care for my ideas on trading with commoners. What would you like to be called? We're all people, Prince. Even you. You have a charming way of humbling me. Please don't fall for it. I'll punch you. Ursa rolls her eyes. Just keep an open mind about your father, the way you like him to have toward your ideas. That's something I've never considered before. I'll think on it. As Prince Luden and Ursa walk away, you feel Ivor watching you. What? When did you become so full of sage advice? Since I started listening to you. Oh, you should hug him. Gods, don't start making that mistake. Do you share a smile before moving on? Oh, maybe. Well, there's no way he would know that his brother's dead. Let's talk to him. The blonde axeman, one of the two twins from a small village near Skoger, is chopping into a fallen tree for no apparent reason. His swing looks dangerous. Hogun? Everything okay? He glares at you. You look like you wish that piece of wood was me. I'm just wondering if I should have left with the ravens. Why is that? I followed your father a long way, and now you, and for what? My brother's gone. My wife and children are frightened of everything around them, including me. I tell them this constant fighting is only for a time, but it's changing me. I see it in their eyes, in my own reflection. I haven't been using you to fight. Who have you been fighting? I thought I was doing it to protect them, but if they think I'm a monster, what's the point? That was just my fault. Maybe you should hang up your shield and axe. They'll appreciate what you're doing someday. What do you want to do? I'm torn. I think it's good for me to be out there fighting. Makes me feel alive, but I'm doing something but my wife worries. Her father was consumed with raiding, felt useless when he wasn't fighting. He died soon after she was born. Devs, you make big decisions every day. Just make this one for me, will you? Oh god, so I guess I'm deciding if he's done me in my party or not. So, did I just upgrade him? Please tell me I didn't. No, I upgraded, what's his face? The shield. Good. Be with your family. My mouse disappeared. Hogun sighs relief and nods. Well, I'll still be around, but I'll be busy playing with my kids. Thanks, Alette, and be safe out there when you're fighting. Hope you don't find out about your brother. So is he gone? He should be gone. Yep. He's gone. Hope he didn't take his item with him. That would be such a dick move. He just walked around camp with his item. Okay, let's go to talk to Scat Hatch. Thank. You glance at Ubin, who snorts and smiles. You're still here? I thought you left. Scat Hatch, thanking you for helping his friend Rohek. Deridu's the other one, but she's not in a talking with Frau and humans mood. You're welcome. I'd like you to meet Hakon. Scat Hatch's tail swats his flank, and he bows his head towards Hakon. Frau man's same herd? No, but we're no longer enemies. I haven't seen Orsborn in centuries. Last they knew, human and Varro were at each other's throats. What happened to Rohek? Rohek, brave fighter, protect food, hit many times. Hit? Who was attacking? Scat Hatch says many things in his other language. Okay, I set it up. Is that Celtic? His eyes go wide and he stomps the ground before pointing west. You look at Ubin. I don't have a clue, but clearly not a friend. Was it the people here in Grundar? Scat Hatch looks where Hakon is pointing. He shakes his head and points west again. The Varro King eyes Scat Hatch suspiciously. How do you know our language? Scat Hatch just stares at you. You talk like us. Where did you learn? Heard little trade with man in mud. I think it means our bog friends, the Cragsmen. What brings you so far north? It's kind of amazing that this entire area speaks the same language, really. These are the only guys who don't speak this. Scat Hatch looks confused by the question, so Ubin shows him the map, pointing to Dalalan and Grundar. Food. Our planes break. Hakon snorts. Might be justice. Didn't they kill all the horses? Scrivener. His ancestors did, yes, but blaming folks for things that happened hundreds of years before they were alive. You may as well accuse these humans around us for starting the Great Wars. Have you found the food you were seeking? Enough for time, I guess. 2 others take to Erd in south. His hooves scuffed the ground during certain words. Just those 2. What about you and the couple? Scat Hatch, Rohek, and Duridu stay. This herd help. We help this herd. Thank you. Nods in a movement that uses most of his upper body. Man, Varro, Orsborn, same herd. Funny. Ubin chuckles and he smiles while Hakon shakes his head and walks away. Hakon, you better not be a shit disturber. Please don't cause trouble. I like having you in my crew. Okay. Set off, I suppose. See what shit comes our way. Ubin. Now that Rohek's had a chance to heal, 2 of the Horseborn are heading south to deliver supplies to their people. What crazy ideas in your head, Scrivener? With the world falling apart around us, there may not be another chance to trek down south. Listen to yourself, the world is breaking. Okay, everyone's free to do what they want, but you'll be missed. Oh crap. No. Got off. You're going to take your item, aren't you, you asshole? I'm so glad I didn't upgrade him. Remember that when it comes to dealing with Ruga as well, if he wants to depart, by the gods with him. You taking your hard muscle with you? I'd feel better if Gunna stayed with all of you. That blade of his is sure to attract the wrong kind of attention. Thank you, Ubin. You're a bro. Wrong attention might find you anyway. Then who will protect you? I'm old, not an idiot. I thought you were going to say, I'm an idiot, not old. I learned a few tricks to keep my head on my shoulders. The younger Val shrugs and walks off to find food. Then be safe, Ubin, and join us again if you can. You know where we're going. Don't worry about me. Just make sure you're alive to see this thing through to our brain. Farewell. Scrivener says a few more goodbyes before departing with the Horseborn. He was with us quite a while. Looks like there's something over there too. The governor catches up to you and asks for a moment of your time. His bodyguard is beside him, silent. It's not getting any easier, is it? Why does he not poke people in the eye with that? It probably won't get any easier until we get to Arbor. Ooh! She has engravings on her bow now. That is goddamn neat. Quit fooling yourself, girl. The capital is going to be a different battlefield, but a battlefield nonetheless. We'll see you when we get there. That's the reaction. If you wait for people to attack before acting, you'll wind up with a blade in your gut. Did I notice before he was missing his hand? So what should I be doing? Training fighters, making a decision to leave weak members behind. And arrive in Arborang as our ardent army. Nope, we won't be doing that. You sound like Bulwark. That Varro knows how to survive and keep others around him alive. Is why I originally hired him. I'll consider what you said. The governor is about to react, but calms himself. Get us across this wasteland and try not picking up any more strays, will you? You just get lost now. We don't need you. You old fool. He sneers in the direction of the Horseborn before leaving you. Was he gonna shank me? Ooh. We have weak morale now. Why did our morale go down? A few of the weavers have been smiling more than usual lately, and now you know why. Aelio leads children out from behind a cart in new costumes. Some have horns on headbands, while one red-headed girl wears a green cloak like yours. A boy wearing a red cloak is carrying an axe. Is that Rook? The entire caravan gathers around to watch the performance. Young actors stand behind a short wall and discuss an approaching dredge army. As a black cloth rolls across the ground in front of the actors, a young man in red armor stands up and shouts, "Belwer!" This is a reenactment of the Battle of Borsgard. That was a goddamn tough fight. If you want to see that fight, go watch the last couple of episodes of my Banner Saga 1 Let's Play. Continue watching. A dark-haired girl holding a spear says, "We'll get no help from the governor. We're on our own. A few people in the crowd laugh while Wugga stares at the Scald. The young Rook, Alette, and Varro run towards the fierce Belor, attacking and being repelled. Finally, the girl dressed as Juno hands Rook a silver arrow. Rook hugs Alette and shoots the arrow. Belor roars. Stand and watch the ending. Belor grabs Rook by the throat and growls. You sense heads in the crowd turning towards you when Aelio and a weaver suddenly snap the caravan's banner in front of the scene like a curtain. As the banner lowers, a young version of you cradles a boy dressed as your father. The other actors stand in a semicircle around you and begin singing a familiar tune. The crowd joins in, an impromptu line forms, with everyone walking by to lay hands on your shoulder. Wow. Okay. That works. I bet it made Alette real sad. God damn it. Our morale is like a roller coaster. A scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. A strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, what's going on here? This here's a witch, one guard says, plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick. We caught her and brought her way out here. So now you gotta see if she weighs more than a duck, you dumbass, not tie her to a tree. The other nods. She's to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, then cut loose. Been 3 days so far. But she'd die on her own after that long with nothing to eat or drink, you say. That's not on us, the guard responds. If you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way. We'd be... okay. We consider what to do. How do you know she's a witch? Everyone looks at the woman who's grinning a toothless grin. She scratches at the tree bark and calls out the dead gods one by one. That's not enough, the guard says. She was seen squeezing mistletoe berries into water troughs. I think I heard that makes you sick. The other guards bobbed their heads in agreement. Ursa, any thoughts? Ursa smiles and saunters towards the tied woman. She says a few quiet words to the prisoner and looks her over before returning. Why, she just... she says, burn her in the tree to the ground. You consider what to do. If we let her go, she's gonna do some messed up crap. I don't like it, but this isn't our concern. We're out of here. We don't like it either, the guard says, but thanks for leaving us to it. As caravan rolls by, the woman screams, curses, and exits, leaving most feeling sorry for her. We're scared. So we must have got a massive morale boost back there. Ahead, the caravan comes to an immediate halt. That's the second feigned shoe this bloody beast has thrown in a day. The Yox tender curses. It will take some time to see to the Yox, so we call for a camp. Well, most of the clansmen sleep or lose themselves in drink. Juno requests a moment to speak with you. Why didn't we speak to her? About that woman back there. We could figure what Ursa was going to say. I'm impressed so far, Alette. You managed to keep your composure through tough situations. Thank you. Not to pain you with further comparison, but you remind me of your father as the godstone of Straz. But you remind me of your father at the godstone of Stravs. Determined. What actually happened there? Your father faced down his fears, walking through thousands of dredge to obtain the only weapon that could bring down Belor. That's incredible. And frightening. I don't know if I could do something like that. The Vaka gives you a maternal smile. Neither did he. Juno patiently awaits your reply. I don't understand how you got involved in all this. At times, I think this is all my fault. At others, I'm not sure I could have stopped it. She sees you wide-eyed. Your wide-eyed expression attempts to clarify. How I became involved is confusing at best, but you and I share something in common. We're both learning what we have to do as we go. But only the future will tell if my role is villain or hero. Why me? Couldn't others learn to lead the caravan? The straight answer is yes, others could do it, but the clansmen choose to follow you under that banner. If you didn't appear worthy, you would be replaced. That doesn't sound like I have much say in the matter. Quite the contrary, your every decision is your say in the matter. You keep all these people alive as best as you can, if they were all from your own clan. As if they were all from your own clan. That is rare and needed. Tell me his death meant something. I can't do that. Rook's death was unfortunate, but his life was very important. The people he brought here from Skogar, including you and all the others along the way, are being forged into what the future will require. The previous era of peace is over, and one of survival has begun. Arborang may be the best shelter for the coming storm, but the people there are soft, too dependent on a society that will no longer exist because of the dredge. Partially, but mostly because of a coming darkness that is pushing the dredge. You keep talking about darkness, but no one has ever seen it. You've seen the signs of it coming. Dredge in numbers, the land is breaking apart. It is a force unlike any other. I wish I could say more, but even the Mender Council is ignorant to this. Thank you, I should get back to the others. Before you go, there's one thing I must address with you. The serpent. There was a really cool cutscene with her and the serpent. If you want to go watch it, I'll also go back to that last Let's Play again of Banner Saga 1. I can't remember the title. If you want a spoiler, if you haven't seen it, the serpent tried to kill her with this big blue laser beam and she deflected it. The chasm at Orms Delar and the tremors in the ground concern me a great deal. Yeah, me too. Should that incredible creature ever resurface, do not attempt to stop it. It should take power unseen in the ages to affect the serpent. If you see it, run. Her words chill you as you find yourself nodding to her command. She's using her powers, isn't she? Maybe. Oh, there's training again. What does that mean? I have someone injured? I think so. Well, come on in. Let's have a look at you, Sven, the trainer says. Just wanting to swing at each other, Sven asks, or are you here to actually learn something that could save your life on the battlefield? Can you show me? Plenty, Sven says, walking to Lara's tent. Try to keep up. You can handle yourself, but what about your other fighters? Sven says, ever use a varl and an archer to trap somebody? You think about what he's saying. You feel up for a challenge? I am ready. Then we begin, Sven barks. He has quite the beard. I bet he uses a lot of beard wax on that every day. Now what do I have to do? Battering ram enemies into rain of arrows. Oh, I don't think I've ever done that. Interesting. What is his range? I can't see. And then back here and put her right behind him. I'm ready. Why is he going first? See, how am I going to do this? Random arrows. put that... Who goes... I wait for that guy to come back. This is going to be tough. Who goes next? Who goes next? Damn it. One of these guys. This guy. Just going to rest. Rest again. Maybe if I put one there. I don't know how to do this because there's so many enemies. Maybe I'll just start tossing out arrows. Alright. Rest. Is that gone already? So I put one here now. I could get him to walk around and smack him into it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Now, battering ram. Gonna hit him real hard. Nice. Your renown grows. I got it first try too. That one wasn't too hard. Once I wrapped my brain around, these kind of remind me of the Magic the Gathering challenges in the game I played a while ago. I didn't play it on video though. It was back in like 2010 or so.